Welcome back to our Examining the Rules of Sequencing series. Video number 2, I'm Lizzie Lassiter. Teaching us today is Judith Hanson Lassiter. Hi, Mama.
Hello, Lizzie Lassiter and everyone.
What we're talking about today is backbends. Here are our statements. Backbends need forward bends as a counterpose. A lot of people teach that. A lot of people say that. Or the counter argument would be each pose is complete within itself and doesn't need undoing. Where do you come down on this idea, Mom, this conversation?
Well, let me say it this way. I definitely have an opinion. And what I wonder at is when we're doing 2 or 3 back bends, you might do Cobra Locust Bow and then add, Urdhva Dhanurasana or whatever. What is going on in our practice that we then feel that we need to undo what we just felt, either energetically or physically or emotionally, because we never think of doing forward bends and then, oh, now I need to do a back bend after it. So I like us in our course on sequencing, we're going to talk about back bends in such a way in the sequencing of back bends so that they feel good to your back, and there's no sense in your body or energetically that you have to now shift that or change that. So what is the other rule that we often hear?
Each pose is complete within itself and doesn't need undoing. That's what you're advocating for, right?
Yes, that is a very high standard, but that's where I'm looking up that mountain. I'm looking at that path, because if we bring a deep level of awareness to how we're practicing the back bend, then we don't create more agitation. Most people feel that back bends are agitating, and I think we need to realize there's a tremendous difference between energy and agitation. Energy is even. So there may be an awareness of more energy in the body. In a back bend, it doesn't have to be agitated. I remember once studying with BKS Iyengar, and we had done a series of back bends, and then we did this bridge off a bench, lying off this little bench and bridge, and I thought I was going to go to sleep because the mind got really calm in the back bends. That was the first time it ever happened to me. So I think there's a transition poses of twistings between back bends and forward bends, which we'll go into in the course. But that's my answer.
Yeah, in general, you're not a huge advocate of counterposes. Is that correct?
Yes, because it begs the question of why do I need to suddenly undo that? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, let me give the website. It's lassiter.yoga, www.lassiter.yoga. Sign up for our free newsletter. We send monthly full-length yoga classes. It's our new moon mail, and that's where you will get notified about our sequencing course. Thank you so much. Big namaste.
Namaste.